Hey guys, Kelly with Blue Moon Estate Sales here. Guess what? We got a special house for you this weekend. This is a custom home built by the original owners, and they are the ones who have lived in it up until just recently. So it is spectacular. If you've ever been to Barcelona, Spain, there's a guy there. Well, he died several years ago, like 100 years ago. But his name was Gaudi. And if you look up Casa Batlló in Barcelona, this house has a very, very similar feel to Casa Batlló. So I know if you've never been there, it doesn't mean anything to you, but for those of us who have, it's amazing. So let's take a quick tour. Okay, so we're going to start here in the living room. There is a ton of art. As you can see, there's a couple great plants. A ton of art. Much of it is by known artists. It is signed and numbered, much of it. I love this picture. There's something special about that guy. I don't quite know what it is that grabs me about him, but it does. Okay. So in the entryway here, we've got, I mean, you can see just from this entryway that they really curated this home well. I mean, look at the detail on that window. In this first bedroom here, did I mention there's a little bit of art in this house? There is a ton of art. Most of it is wall art, but we've also got a lot of, I mean, look at that plant. Things like this that are, you know, I think they're just really neat specialty pieces. This is where our kitchen overflow is. Look at that mirror. Got another one of those I think it's Navajo style art. This is an ottoman with storage in it. Isn't that great? Straight back to the 50s and 60s. And then this is your average cleaning stuff. Nothing special here. Before we leave this room, just want to show you a couple more of these really cool native style pieces. Okay, then you come into the living room here. Check out that great mid-century piece of, it's a sectional. More art. The bookcases are attached to the walls, so those will not be for sale. We got a TV there. So this is all albums. And we've got everything in here from, you can see there's Dave Brubeck, there's Willie Nelson, there's Steely Dan, there was Jay Giles Band. So there's a little bit of everything in there. Let's go through here. I'm in love with these mid-century pieces. So you've got the little buffet there. Okay, it's a big buffet. You've got the hutch and then the dining set. Lots and lots of entertaining pieces in this house. They must have done a lot of entertaining. Take a quick walk through the kitchen here. Okay, and then we're just going to continue on. Check out that set of plates. Aren't those great? Okay. In here we've got more of the kitchen overflow type stuff. There's also a couple games up there. We got some cookbooks, some aprons. These are like placemats and decorative pieces for setting a holiday dinner. Hey, guess what, guys? There's holidays coming up here soon. Okay. And we'll go around the corner here. I love this piece. Okay, I'm not usually into the African type stuff, but I really love this. It is a stitched piece. Lovely cabinet there with all the holiday dishes. Okay, when we come outside, we've got lots and lots of yard decor. So this little druid guy is not for sale. He is stamped as such, but just wanted to make that clear that he won't be for sale. But look at all of the yard art. I mean, just all kinds of it. And make sure I don't fall as I step down this step. But you can see out there, there's yard art everywhere. We did try to pull it all up so that it was kind of here fairly close to the back step. But there is just a ton of it. They were in this house for many, 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 many years. And so as a result, this wasn't like one buying spree. They bought stuff over the years. This fountain here is not for sale either. One thing I neglected to show you as we walked through, look at all the rugs on the floor. There are some great rugs in this house. Okay, now we're downstairs. I love this vintage brass plant stand. And then this is the linens room. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time in here because we all know what linens look like. But check out this fantastic painting. It's actually painted on kind of a rounded piece so that it almost gives it kind of a 3D look. I love it. Lots and lots of, I mean, this is an example of the detail in this house. Check out that corner that's built into the house. Lovely, another lovely rug. And, okay. All right. Lots of books. A lot of this is art books, very little fiction, but a lot of art and that type of thing here. Amazing chest. And then got a bunch of office supplies. Look at this great table. And it is a mid-century table. I mean, look at these rounded backs. I'm in love with that table. Okay. And a couple more things there. Okay. And then we'll go back into this back room. More art on the walls there. Lots of frames. So a couple of the people in this house were artists and they painted some of this stuff. Look at all the insulators. But they also collected other people's works. So check out this light. Isn't that great? Lots and lots of just kind of canvases and again more frames. Amazing frames. We do have a sewing machine. It's an Athena 1200 Singer. But, you know, it's vintage, but you know what? They made them to last back then, right? Okay, we got a little Christmas room here because Christmas is coming. Lots of neat little ornaments. whole bunch of those wooden folding chairs. And check out this cabinet. I think this cabinet is so great. It's, oh my gosh. Okay, if I can, we're dropping things. Okay, so see, it opens there, and then you've got 3 drawers, and then that opens like that. Isn't that great? I think this is just a great piece. Okay, we'll come back and fix that later. Okay, and there's the rest of your Christmas stuff. Okay, last bedroom here, real quick. Got some native style decor down here. Couple of twin beds, lots more art. And then just a handful of clothes, but they're all pretty cool clothes. Some hats. And then some scarves. That cabinet is a great piece. Okay, guys, there you go. That's the house we're in this weekend. This is an amazing home. You know what, even if there's nothing you saw that intrigued you as far as things you might be interested in purchasing, come and take a look at the home. It's truly a one of a kind. It's an amazing, amazing place. And who knows, you might actually find something you like as you're going through. We'll be here Saturday 9 to 3, Sunday 10 to 2. Numbers will be out by 5:30 Friday evening, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody here. Bye-bye.